I got a lot of experience, with the cops. It's kind of crazy, but I always got out, or I always, got away. Just maybe 2 weeks ago, they had me, cuffed on a wall on Hollywood and Highland. Me and like 5 of my boys. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think it's out there. A lot of people have opinions on if you treat how you're supposed to treat the cop or how you're supposed to react. I'm big on respect. So regardless of who you are, I'm treating a bum with the same respect that I'm treating Obama. With the cops, I go a little extra hard. Like, what do you need? Is there, and I think, a lot of the videos that I do see, it'd be a little resist, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think that, leaves room for anything to be accepted or, anything like that. I have some people that I know that are cops that's kind of like, yo, we just kind of be trying to protect ourselves at the same time. But I definitely think it's gotten a little out of hand because, sometimes I do see the times when it's like, yo, they not even really doing nothing, but they are not doing exactly what they're asking. You know what I'm saying? Like stand there, don't move. It might take 2 steps and they popping you. Fam, you just gotta chill. You just gotta do what they say, and I just look at it like, ask the questions later if you get into court, but during that time and during that moment, you got to think about it. Like, do you want to be, you feel me, like one of the people that, everybody is sending regards to, or you just want to kind of get the pride out of there for a reason, for a second, and I think it has a little bit to do with it, but I still, if I had to give a reason, but other than that, it's no, it's no excuse, for people getting off, and after killing somebody. I had an unfortunate situation with the police maybe about 2 weeks ago coming from a studio session. And it was about me and maybe 4 of my boys in a car. We hit the corner, coming off Hollywood, made a right on Highland, right across the street from the Lucky Strike, and they like, get out of the car, and literally had us hemmed up, checked the car. We didn't know what was going on. It was like, what happened? Like, what, did we do anything wrong? It was just like, yo, yeah, we're just checking car. This car looks like, it could have been another car that we were looking for. And it just happened to not be the car, and they happened to let us go. But, it's been many situations, all, like when I have a whip, my whip is laced, I'm matte black, I'm everything going crazy. So I'm automatically, you feel me, a target. Like, okay, who's that in that car? You know what I mean? Limo tint, everything. So, it's kind of like it goes with it. But I'm like, man, I just gotta, make sure that if it does come, I handle the situation as best as possible, because you just never know. You really never know. And I don't know if them, it's interesting because I thought the cameras was gonna like do a big difference. Like, okay, cool, now they got the cameras on them, they probably gonna chill out a little bit. But it's like, nah, they not chilling because they know their rights. They know what they can get away with. They know what they can do. Like, as long as I do this and I do that and say this and do that, I'm within my jurisdiction and I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. And we don't know that. We not in the books. We don't know, like, that if they do this, they're good, or if they do that, So I just look at it like, just make sure that you do everything in your power, that if there is a court case or whatever the case may be, you can say like, yo, I did this, and that. Otherwise, it's like they have too many fine print that we don't know about. I think the change, I don't know where it would come from. I don't know where it would start. Like, for one, the guns is crazy. You could, on one hand, I could be like, what if it wasn't real bullets? What if it was like, the rubber bullets to where they shoot you and you're down for sure? Or what if it is, what I mean? You can try to narrow it down and say, what if we do this? But at the same time, you don't know what's out there in the streets, in the hood. You don't know what they got. So it's like, I'm not about to be a cop and take a pencil to a gunfight. So it's like, I really don't know the answer on that. Like, stay out of trouble. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, there's no such thing, because wherever you're at, it could be a cop that's not really on point, and it could also, be some humans in the regular pedestrians that's not really on point too. So it's like, it's a thin line. I believe. I think the family structure thing is one of the only things that's a big help. Like I said, for me, for example, my character and who I am, I'm not gonna be out there doing it. I'm gonna stay far from trouble. I think you know, everybody's not dealt with the same circumstances. You know, my manager always says that life isn't fair. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, that's not fair. And everybody says life ain't fair, but even in the sense of you weren't born to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not fair. You know, some people's cards that they dealt, it's like, okay, cool, you live right here in a situation. It's like, that's gonna be a really tough situation to pull through from. It's not fair. There's really no hope for you. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you know, and I'm the person that's like, oh, work hard and you'll win. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Like, yo, all you gotta do is put your best foot forward and your opportunity will come. You know, and I just kind of had to listen to what he was saying and be like, everybody can't win. It's impossible. You know, there's a upper, there's a middle, there's a lower, and it's just how it is. You know, looking at the different situations and the different crisis that we're going through in the world, you know, it just goes to show that, you know, nothing is promised. You know, the hard work that you put in, it might not always come back. You know, it's just a truth, and it's a reality that I think a lot of people don't want to accept, but, you know, it's real.
I guess her so-called boyfriend steps up and says, so you want to take a picture with these little dick ass niggas? How disrespectful is that? Me being, I'm like, wait. Fuck the picture.
When the first girl grabbed my private, when I first walked in, I was like, yeah, this is kind of crazy. You know, I'm looking at her like, yo, she's an older woman. What you doing?
Crew of dudes came in while I'm DJing, and it was like, man, fuck YG, loud as fuck. And the homies just chasing niggas all the way out the club. And I don't know what happened after that. I know it wasn't cool, because everybody that I was with was in one piece when we came back, so.
I'm looking at her, but I'm attacked already, so
She
I'm
looking
looking
back.
at her.
She looking back.
She
like,
looking
yeah,
back
y'all ready?
like we about to drive off with these
Yeah,
motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? She
yeah.
looking back like this. I'm like, yo,